What's up everyone, back for another vlog, and in today's vlog I will be showing you the Shelfie beers that I'll be reviewing for the month of February 2020. But first, I want to briefly touch on a recent milestone the channel has hit, and that is 700 subscribers. So it was about 2 months ago that the channel hit 600 subscribers. So in a couple months I have gained another 100 subs and I'm completely blown away. When I first started this channel less than 2 years ago, I was under the impression that, I probably wouldn't hit 1,000 subs for many, many years. And we are less than 300 subscribers away from 1,000, and I cannot thank you enough. So to everyone who has subscribed to the channel, thank you very much for all the views, the likes, and especially the comments. The thing about beer tubing for me is that I have fun with it. And when people post comments and interact, that's me. That's what I like to do. I like to talk a lot, clearly, which is why I have a beer tubing channel. But I also like to go back and forth and discuss the beers that I'm reviewing and whatnot. So that's the most fun I have with the channel, is interacting with you guys and in the comments and whatnot. But I do appreciate all the views and the likes and the whole nine. I don't have many goals for my channel because, like I said, I just want to have fun with it. But I'd be lying if I didn't say that reaching 1,000 subscribers is a goal of mine, and I'm hoping to hit that goal before the end of 2020. We have about 11 months left in the year, so I'm hoping by 2021 I have 1,000 subscribers, mostly because the community tab opens up for your channel where I can post polls and things of that nature. And again, it's all about interaction, and that opens up more interaction with you, the viewer. So I really do appreciate all the support from everybody out there, so thank you very much. Now let's get to what you probably came to this video for, which are the Shelfie beers. So if you're a recent subscriber, then you might not know that about 6 months ago, I'd say maybe 5 or 6 months ago, I started reviewing more Shelfie beers on my channel. What are Shelfie beers? They're basically beers that I can go into my local bottle shops and just grab off the shelf. I don't have to wait in line for them. They might be year-round, seasonal, or specialty releases, but these are ones that I walked right in my bottle shop, grabbed them off the shelf. They were out, amongst the regular beers. They weren't behind the counter, just Shelfie beers that most of you, if you get distro of these beers or these breweries in your area, you can get as well. And what I try to do is at the beginning of each month, I post a vlog like this showing you the beers I'm going to review for the upcoming month. And I post reviews every single Tuesday and Friday. In the month of February 2020, there are 8 Tuesdays and Fridays, so therefore we have 8 beers in front of us. So the first Shelfie beer that I'll be reviewing for the month comes from Boulevard, and it's their Brandyland. So I've heard a lot of good things about this one, courtesy of a couple good friends of mine and viewers of the channel, Sadiq and Jeff. They really dug this one, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this one. Typically, I get Boulevard specialty releases about a month after everyone else. Here in the Western New York area, distro for Boulevard's really weird. Sometimes we don't even see some of their specialty releases, but when they do show up, it's about a month after everyone else gets it. So a little bit late to the party on this one, but I'm excited to get into it. Next is from Great Lakes, the Cleveland, Ohio brewery, not the Toronto, Ontario, Canada brewery. And this is their Beer Wolf. So this is, I think, a new release from them. This is a coffee or chocolate coffee Dunkelweizen, I believe. And that's pretty interesting. I just was like, hey, it's a chocolate coffee Dunkelweizen? Yeah, sign me up. So we're going to get into that one. I'm really excited about it. Next, we have from Abita, and it's their Macchiato Espresso Milk Stout. Now, I've not reviewed anything from Abita on the channel, and I saw this one kind of spoke to me. I was like, we're going to get into it. So yeah, we're going to review Abita product for the first time. Next is Sierra Nevada, and it is their Anniversary Ale, and this is their Hoppy Anniversary Ale, the 40th anniversary of Sierra Nevada. And I've already seen some reviews about this one, and seems pretty solid. Seems right in the vein of a Sierra Nevada, like West Coast style IPA. So yeah, I can't wait to get into that one. A little bit older than I wanted to, but again, Sierra Nevada, a lot of their stuff doesn't show up super fresh. Typically 4 to 6 weeks old when we get it fresh. This one's just under 2 months old. So we're going to review it because I just showed up and I'm going to give it a go. Next, from Left Hand, I've been doing a lot of Left Hand beers, seemingly like one a month within their Milk Stout series, and that's because they're putting out a lot. Put out the peanut butter milk stout. So gonna get into that one. I've enjoyed the non-nitro milk stouts from them, but I'd be lying if I said that they're as good as the nitro milk stouts, because Left Hand has kind of perfected the whole milk stout nitro kind of game. And yeah, this one sounds pretty good, albeit not a nitro beer. Next, from Bell's, Hop Slam, the 2020 edition. Yeah, I've had Hop Slam so many times in my life. It's one of those beers that 5-6 years ago, super hyped, crazy hype beer. It'd show up here in the Western New York area and fly off the shelves. Now you can just walk in and get it wherever. A lot of varying opinions on this one, from the quality it has now to in the past, or just how beers have changed where this one isn't that hyped beast anymore. And you know what? I'm going to review it, give it a proper review on what I'm tasting and not all the preconceived notions of hyped and price and this and that. Tell me what, or I'm going to tell you what's what I feel this beer is inside the can in my glass. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to talk about the price point and all that stuff, but we're going to just talk about the beer mostly. Next, Barrel Aged 1050 from Oscar Blues. So I've had Barrel Aged 1050 before, but I love that this is now in a 12-ounce can. You know, much more cost effective or cost efficient. And you know, they put them in those stovepipe cans. They were what, 19.2 ounces. It was tough to get through a 19.2 ounce barrel aged behemoth of a beer that's 12%. It's just a lot. So 12 ounce can, more in my wheelhouse. I saw another good friend of mine, a fellow beer tuber, Kyle, over at No Hype Beer Reviews, recently reviewed this one like the last week or two, and I was like, you know what, I got to get into it. I've never reviewed 1050 on my channel, but I did do a whodunit of it and almost nailed it. So I don't think I'm going to review 1050. A lot of times I'll do the comparison, like side by side, 1050 barrel age. I'm not going to do it this time. Just going to review this on its own. And last but not least, from Stone, we have a double IPA from them, and this is their Viking Space Probe. Have really no idea about this one outside of that I saw it at the local bottle shop, and I was like, haven't reviewed a Stone product in a while. It sounded pretty interesting. It was quite fresh, and we're going to give it a go. So we have a decent mixture of beers here, a couple barrel-aged beers, a couple IPAs and double IPAs, you know, some adjunct darker beers. But for the most part, these should be a lot of fun to review, and I think all of these beers should be easily accessible to most of you out there, especially if you get them in your area. Like, you know, I know Great Lakes doesn't have great distribution. You might not see, you should see Stone, Oscar Blues, Bell's a little bit hit and miss, Left Hand, Sierra Nevada, Beta. I think maybe Great Lakes might be the only one that if you're not in like the Midwest or Northeast, you might not see Great Lakes. But outside of that, I think everybody should pretty much get these beers. So if you want to grab these and drink along with my review, like I said, every Tuesday and Friday, and these are in order of how I'm going to drink them. So Tuesday, Friday, and so on until the end of the month. So yeah, anyway, pretty good mixture of beers, I think. At least half of these I really, really am looking forward to and have been wanting to review them or drink them for like the last month or so. So I can't wait to get in these ones. I appreciate everybody stopping by for another vlog, and I guess stop back next month for another vlog for the March beers. I don't have no idea what I'm going to review. I did say previously in a video that I'm going to try to get more imported products like German beers and Belgian beers, and maybe throw 1 or 2 in each month because I really enjoy those beers. I don't know why I don't review them as much as the other beers, but we're going to try going forward. So appreciate everybody stopping by. To the next one, cheers.